So today I'm in the Roppongi area, walking to a business meeting. So I think this walking in Tokyo series is actually turning into a thinking aloud series because I think about many things while walking in Tokyo. So because this is lunchtime, there are many people walking. I think they're going to places where they can get some meal. As I have been saying, this is a tapioca tea place. As I have been saying, and there are many excellent restaurants in Tokyo. This is a police box. This is a really interesting Japanese way of law enforcing them. This is, I think, a statuette of a girl playing the guitar. SoftBank is a mobile phone vendor and carrier. Nowadays we see a lot of Uber Eats delivery bicycles, and I'm waiting for the traffic signal. So today I think I will talk about diversity because people tend to think that Japan is a kind of homogeneous society, but it is not. Ethnically speaking, probably you won't see a lot of non-Japanese people, but although nowadays it's becoming more and more common to see people from all over the world. But having said that, this can be said about any society or community. Even if society seems to be ethnically homogeneous, lacking in diversity, it doesn't mean that people are the same. People are actually different. I am different from other people in Japan. Given any community or society, you would find an amazingly wonderful diversity of people. It is not really acceptable to regard a society as homogeneous or lacking in diversity. The other day I was listening to the School of Life, and in it, it's a wonderful YouTube channel, and it provides in-depth discussions of many issues. In one episode, they were discussing the problem of colonialism, and for example, when a Westerner, I actually don't like this phrase Westerner, but anyway, I'm using it as a conventional term. When a Westerner goes to far flung, like I don't know, Asia or India or whatever, they would sometimes describe the people they encounter in the destination as somewhat homogeneous, all these brown faces and yellow faces or whatever, and that is not only racist, but also it is a total lack of appreciation of the great diversity of minds and ideas and personalities that actually exist in those supposed to be homogeneous society. So I don't think it works this way. I mean, when you're in your own homeland, you are actually aware of all the different opinions and diversities that exist in your home society. And compared to that, foreign country would appear to be less diverse on those terms, but that's not the fact. That's your prejudice, and you are the one to lose. I mean, if you don't appreciate these diversities. So sometimes people say that a particular society is homogeneous, lacking in diversity, but that is not a fact. I mean, it's just prejudice or community bias projected on a society about which you actually don't have any clear idea. So, I would like to think of any society, any ethnic group or culture, different community or nations as equally rich in diversity, no matter where you are. I think that's the attitude, and that's something that we should value. Anyways, that actually applies to yourself too. I mean, because when you are with you for a long time, that's what we are doing anyway. Most of the time, you are with you, right? And when you're with you, you would feel that you know the person that is you. But that's not actually true. I mean, you actually don't know about you so much. There's such a diversity within you yourself. So although there's this trend to cognitively integrate the self-image, that is not actually the whole story. I mean, there would be surprising elements within you, and within your person, there would be many different potentialities and possibilities, and scope for imagination, and room for growth and learning and so on. So I think by starting to regard your good self as rich in diversity and full of unused possibilities, maybe you can start regarding other people as an entity where you would find equally rich, diverse potentialities for diversity across the globe, and no matter where they are, no matter where you are. And don't let your prejudice and preoccupations stand in the way of this really wonderful realization.